Take one. Cody Corey.
All right, so my new UV3 hinge came in, and I've got it set up in a brass standard 3-finger, and I'm going to compare that with my UV Botton 2 that I have in a 4-finger. That's the hinge. And it has their new thumb pad. The thumb pad stays in line. What they were saying is when you have a peg and it comes off to the left or the right, depending if you're a left or right-handed shooter, that it takes your thumb and takes your wrist and it tucks it into it. With this, it's more natural to where when you pull back, your wrist is already straight where it needs to be. When you come off of it, there's no added movement, which I can see what they're talking about, and I really do enjoy it. Then that's UV Botton 2. I run my setup a little bit further out with the button just because it's just where I like my placement of my thumb. It's nice and relaxed. It's on the inside of my thumb pad, and it makes it real nice when you're going and you're squeezing that ping pong ball. You can get that to roll right over real nice and just breaks. I had a couple questions from you guys asking if you shoot a hinge the same way you shoot a button, and the answer to that is I do, yes. So how I do that is when I first initiate it, it's just like shooting preload on a button. You get on target and I roll to the click. After the click, you start your execution, pinching your shoulder blades, pushing and pulling. 1 to 2 seconds after, your arrow should just fire. That's about the same execution process I have with my button. And I've got the hinge set up in a 3-finger and my button set up in a 4-finger. I like my button set up in a 4-finger because it gives me just a little bit more leverage. When I'm pulling, I can kind of act like there's a ping pong ball in my hand, and I try to squeeze that ping pong ball and push and pull until the shot breaks clean. So this is the button. Preload. Squeeze that ball. Push, pull. And it goes off clean every single time. That's what I've been really liking about these UV releases, is the machining is so smooth. And it feels comfortable. It almost feels like there's like a nice hard wall. You can be confident in your equipment when you're shooting it. This is back to the hinge. Click, pull, breaks clean. All right, so we're gonna shoot 2 3-arrow groups to compare. First, I'm gonna shoot the UV Hinge 3 and then my UV Botton 2. So after the 6 shots, I can definitely say I shoot these releases about the same. Now we're gonna try something, we're gonna try to go a little bit further back eventually, but for just tonight, we're sticking at 30 yards, and that's gonna be that. We're running out of daylight. But the UV Hinge 3 and the UV Botton 2, for me, super compatible, super comparable. And I love that because if I'm in a target situation, or I'm in a competition, or I'm hunting and I lose one of them's gone, I still have the option to be able to be comfortable and confident shooting my other release the same way as my primary release.